Hey YouTube, so it is Tuesday, which means it is my deadlift session, and I thought I would take you through a full day of eating on a training day, as I've already done a rest day one. I am just under 2 weeks out from the log and deadlift comp, so food is a little bit lower at the moment. My weight is comfortably sitting in the 65s, which is really good. So we'll keep food similar all through this week, and then next week we'll do a little bit of carb manipulation and things like that. So I will take you through my food for today and also show you a bit of my deadlift session too. First meal of the day is my oats. So because it is a training day, I've got 60 grams. With 180 mils of soy milk. So gonna stick that in the microwave to cook. I'm then gonna add 20 grams of protein powder, and I am still using the Optimum Nutrition plant, just because this has been digesting really well. I don't get on with like standard whey protein at all. So yeah, 20 grams of that, and then I'm going to give that a little mix. And then 60 grams of fresh blueberries. And then my absolute favourite nut butter, which is the pepper nut coconut almond butter. And I've got 20 grams of that. So give it a good stir. And what I like is that because it is super runny, you actually get like what feels like a decent amount. Meal 2, just pre-gym, is my gluten-free bagel, and I'm going to have it with this wild blueberry jam. I've got 25 grams of that, and also half a pot of mango, which is 60 grams. I like to have a little bit of extra sugar for the gym, so going to have that now and then go do my deadlifts. That is final heavy deadlifts done. Did a 200 single and a 215 single, which is about where I'm going to be opening at. Then I had a drop down set of 205 for 4, which I actually think is a PB, but it felt really good. Definitely sort of 2 to 3 reps left in the tank, and didn't feel taxed at all after the singles or the drop down set, you know, like whatsoever. So that's also a really positive sign. Going to move on to my accessory work now. Got some back and rear delt work, nothing too crazy. Everything is starting to taper down now, and then into some deload sessions next week, and then I will be ready to go at the weekend. So back from my training session, and I have got my post-workout meal already pre-prepped. So I've got chicken, sweet potato and green beans. Don't know if you can see, but the chicken and sweet potato is done in like a smoky barbecue seasoning, and then a little bit of olive oil on the green beans for fats. And I've got some chili ketchup on the side as well. Dinner, so meal 4 is wild Keto salmon, white potato and green beans. This is a smaller portion, so I've got a smaller portion of potato here in comparison to the previous meal, because I am, trying to bring my weight down as I'm weighing in next week. I am putting, the majority of my carbs, majority of my food in those pre and post workout meals. When I don't have sort of an imminent weigh and I do have, bigger meals throughout the day. But yeah, at the moment, the priority is, giving me energy for training and also recovery straight away from that training session. So that's why this meal is looking a little bit small. And then I've got a meal in about 2 hours time, which is my Ninja Creamy. The only thing that I haven't filmed today in terms of my food is the Starbucks that I had. So I was having pumpkin spice lattes, but I've just switched to the sort of standard one I have, which is a soy sugar-free vanilla latte, just because it's a really easy thing to cut out in terms of it's just, junk sort of calories as such, in terms of it's not providing me with any satiety. It was just sort of a little bit of a treat. So I'm back to my sugar-free ones. So yeah, I'm going to eat this, chill out for a bit, and then have my final meal. Final meal of the day is my Ninja Creamy, and this is just a lactose-free vanilla protein shake, and I'm going to add these gluten-free cinnamon hoops into it. So today I've got 35 grams. And then I literally just mix it all like that. So good.